Back to the Cassini project after our little vacation.
Yay!
As it were.
Well, I had a vacation. Don't know about any of you guys.
Well, we didn't have to record. It's kind of a vacation for us. So, Happy New Year, everyone. On top of that, to continue off of the splash screen at the start of our episode, happy 9th anniversary to our friends at Star Trek Online.
Yay!
Yay!
Here.
But as you can tell from our intro graphic having been hastily edited by Ted, we are not doing the Cassini tonight, despite this being the Cassini project. Instead, we're switching ships over to Ted's command ship on the U.S.S. Cavalier.
Uh-oh. We are all in trouble.
Well, yeah, you got Ted.
Speak for
Who
yourselves.
always follows Ted.
He's a magnet. But that means we're going to start off, in fact, featuring Ted and another character from Valkyrie Flight down in main engineering.
Well, minor character, I suppose.
All right. Well, how busy is main engineering on Sovereign class?
It's an average day, so it's not terribly busy. People are mostly in the Jeffries tubes.
Okay. And where is Nisha going to be found?
Nisha's probably, making her way, just doing the rounds. And though the image betrays a person who is well put together, Nisha is not. Nisha thinks engine grease is an accessory.
Alrighty.
It's like a form of makeup, right?
Yeah, you
Yes.
just, it keeps your hair clean, right? You just, smear it in there.
It's a concealer.
Well, and it accentuates the Andorian blues really nicely.
Yeah. But yeah, Ted's gonna walk up to Nisha. Definitely, you can hear the clanging of his cane as he walks. Yeah, he still has it.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god.
Nisha, got a minute?
Do I actually have to time it all?
Come on, sport, let's go.
Alright. Hobble your ass over.
How you doing?
I just gesture to the engine core.
Okay, now, aside from that,
Oh, we're getting personal?
Yeah.
Fine.
There's one hell of an asterisk past that fine, I think.
It's at this moment all the engineers are like slowly filtering out of the room through various Jeffries tubes and doors.
Just ask me straight. Just ask me straight. What do you want to ask?
I just want to know how you're doing after, your mom.
That. Yep. Okay. You just said it right there, like that, and there's not a pile of depolarized couplings in my quarters that I have been throwing against the wall for the past 3 days, or recalibrating my replicator, or not sleeping.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Kind of weird. I'm talking to Kath again. No, seriously.
What?
Yeah. Turns out the whole memory thing was actually legit.
What?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'll go take down the coolest dad award that I have in my quarters.
Oh, bullshit, you never had that.
I do, it just doesn't belong to you.
That's fair. But yeah, no, I just wanted to catch up. How you feeling? I'm gonna have to go piss off, Kishriz in a little bit.
Great.
I need his help writing a letter. I kind of pissed off Luxon and Troy again. Yeah, I know. It's been like the 4th time. You don't gotta laugh about it.
Nah, I have to laugh about it every time because you're so fucking pat your shoulder.
She just gets under my skin so goddamn fast.
That's because, you let her do it. Dude.
I fucking hate being an admiral.
Well, just think about it this way. The chair is soft, the bed is softer, and you get to tell me to shut my...
That's a fair point. Also, who sleeps anymore on this ship?
And it's at that moment, red alert! All hands to battle stations.
Crap.
Just onto the bridge.
Go! Yeah, and Ted's gonna book it towards the turbo lift.
And we're gonna switch to the bridge, where the senior staff, including a former member of the Cassini crew, Colonel Dagara, are assembled.
Alright, as soon as Ted walks out of the turbo lift. Status report!
Kastrith turns around. Captain, Admiral, we're receiving a distress call from I'm not bothering with the Gorn voice. I can't do it today.
No Cobra Commander?
No, not today. I'm not up to it. We're receiving a distress call from an unregistered freighter, approximately half a light year away.
Alright.
We're already moving to intercept. Long-range sensors have picked up 3 birds of prey attacking it.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, got any idea of, I'm assuming these are Klingon birds of prey?
Yes, these are Klingon birds of prey.
Are they registered?
You guys are still in the Alpha Quadrant.
Are they registered for any particular house?
From this distance, you can't tell.
Great. Alright. No, Ted's still trying to figure out what to do. Like, he's trying to fight off his general command instinct to completely take charge of the situation.
Kastrith is just like, go ahead. I really don't care. It's really your ship when you get down to it.
Fine.
I am no good at combat. You're better at this.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, practice makes you competent.
Yeah.
Is someone going to let me shoot at birds of prey or not?
Take us in, give me a tactical assessment. Somebody hail the freighter.
Let's see. That would fall under... Blech. Don, would that be your character? Who's the communications officer?
I'm the con officer, but I
You're
can
the
try
con-
comms.
Then it would be, Sarah's. I get your two characters mixed up still. Sarah, can I get you to do I guess this would be, I'm gonna say this is a reason command.
Alright.
And I'm gonna say your focus on cybersecurity applies.
Alrighty. Cool beans. There we go.
Alright. Well,
Null discipline.
You still got null discipline, but you still rolled successes.
Oh, you didn't click on one of them. That would do it.
Yeah. Remember,
I
you gotta do that. Click
I
it
did
again.
click. It's
Try
highlighted.
try double clicking it next time.
Because
It's
remember the first
highlighted.
time. Remember the first time we do rolls with any character sheets, it does this.
Well, it's still 2 successes.
It's almost enough to make me go back to the
It's still
unofficial
highlighted, so I can't.
sheets.
I honestly can't tell.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you rolled successfully. You're not able to get a channel through to the freighter.
We're unable to get a channel through to the freighter cap.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Wanna make
Because
sure.
he's an admiral.
Yeah.
Admiral.
I didn't remember if it was Ted or if it was Sistress that gave the order. Sorry.
Oh,
That's
sure. All
fine.
reptiles look alike.
Shit,
Now I
sorry.
get it.
Because Ryan isn't doing the Gorn voice. Okay.
All right. Yeah. No. All right. But pulling it back.
All right.
All right. Why can't we get a signal? Are they being jammed?
Based on your readings, it seems like either they're being jammed, their communication systems are damaged. You're not sure because you're getting really inconsistent readings because of the birds of prey flying around it. They're in really tight formation.
I'm getting inconsistent readings, sir.
All right. Fine. Hail the lead bird of prey.
No response.
No response.
One job on this damn ship, and I'm gonna do it.
And with that, we're gonna move into rounds as that lead birds of prey comes about.
All right,
Wow.
everybody.
Are we a Savi?
We are Savi.
Okay.
All right then. Pull out my GM sheet for combat.
Yep.
What fleet are we in again? 47th?
27th.
27th. Okay.
Pull out my commander
But
sheet.
you guys are under the U.S.S. Cavalier crew tonight.
Yes.
But this is the 27th Fleet flagship, basically.
Correct.
Okay.
All right then. Are we being targeted?
The lead bird of prey, the one that's closest to you, is targeting you guys.
Alrighty. Sorry. Who's my tactical officer?
That would be me.
Alrighty.
Yes, your superior Romulan operative tactical officer you got from the embassy.
Alright then.
Mhm.
That looks like a threatening formation to you, don't you think?
Oh yes, very threatening. I would like to respond in kind.
Yeah, Sub-Commander, show him how we do things on the Cavalier.
Would you like me to target a specific system? Because
Knock
I'm really good at that.
Knock out their weapons.
Of course, Admiral.
All right. So you're using your precision targeting, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right. So that's going to be your control security, difficulty is increased by 1 because you're targeting a subsystem. And that's going to be, so that would be, what, difficulty 3? If I remember correctly?
Yep.
And assisted with the Cavalier using its weapon security.
And my targeting systems would apply to this, correct?
Yes. And who's going to roll for the ship?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Dr. Krug doesn't have much to do right now.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Grug. It's not Grug.
It's Grug.
Okay.
Are you kidding? He's just down there counting his Latin.
It's true.
Ooh.
Holy
It's
shit.
it's battle station. She just puts the latinum in the safe. Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh.
Also, I do, my attack gains piercing 1 damage effect.
Nice.
Very good.
Alright, roll damage.
Prey that have like almost no resistance to begin with.
Yeah. Click on weapons in the Cavalier ship. Or
Yeah.
character page.
Which weapons are going to be using? Phasers or quantum torpedoes?
I mean, he's targeting his system.
No, which weapons are you guys firing?
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to the tactical officer.
Probably the phaser beam array.
Yeah.
No, these are birds of prey. What about disruptors?
We're talking about your ship's weapons.
Oh, yeah, fucking fire phasers.
Alright, so firing phaser, do I just hit the button?
The little Starfleet button next to phasers.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
So,
That's
Yeah.
a lot of.
yeah, you know that whole across or not up it thing? You just one-shot that bird of prey.
Jesus Christ, what is it with tactical officers?
He's superior Romulan operative. He's got the high critical rating.
Yeah.
Freaking Romulans. God.
What? Yeah. What is it with Romulan tactical officers?
I apologize, Admiral. I seem to have blown it up instead of disabling it.
Yeah, same to of.
Right.
Alright, can we spend, let's see, we got some momentum from that, right?
Right, so you got 2 momentum you can spend to keep the action if you'd like.
Alright, let's keep the initiative. I am going to use my specific, direct. Let's see, the CO provides clear, concise orders. Choose one other officer currently on the bridge. That officer attempts a single task determined by the CO. The CO assists in this task using their command discipline. So I'm gonna fire again. Next ship.
Alright, which one are you targeting?
I
Left
have
or
a
right?
rule called Fire at Will. Would that come into standing here if he's telling me to fire again?
Yes, you can use fire at will. Instead of beam overload, you're switching to fire at will. You hit the different mod icon.
Whenever the character makes a ranged weapon attack and then uses the swift task momentum spend to make a second ranged attack, they ignore the normal difficulty increase from swift task.
We aren't using swift task though. I'm using direct, which means
Okay.
I'm giving you
No.
my turn.
Right, but he can use a swift task to fire a second time.
Oh, well, okay, whatever.
So you're directing him, assisting him. He gets to roll twice for 2 attacks.
Okay.
So send
Nice.
rolls, guys.
Let's see, because I'm assisting. Do I roll like command control?
It'd be command control.
Yeah. So that's assist.
Birds of prey? What birds of prey?
Our tactical officer is terrifying, and I love.
Okay, the
Alright.
ship's rolling.
I'm also going to use my precision targeting on my first attack to again aim for their weapons as I've been ordered.
Okay, that's still a difficulty 3 task. The ship didn't help you, so better hope Ted does.
Alright, so you roll.
That's fine.
So it's your turn. Roll this first one for difficulty 3. Alright,
I do get to re-roll that 0 because it does allow me to re-roll.
Right, and you have cautious security, if I remember correctly.
I
but he
do,
didn't
but I
spend
didn't
momentum, so
know
it
if we
doesn't
had
apply.
any momentum left over for
We
me to
didn't.
use for caution.
Yeah.
We didn't, and you do have the ability to roll. You're right. I'm happy to keep your sheet open because I'm like, wow, really meta bridge officer tonight.
I would like to remind you, you helped me build this man. He is fun.
I know.
Alright, reroll your other guy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Well,
So
there.
one momentum. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna have you roll one more time.
For
This is
damage?
for your. This is for the second attack. The fire at will.
Okay.
That can't be.
Sorry.
I said that one can't be an aimed attack though.
Okay.
So
That,
You might want to
Is it-
spend momentum on this one.
I'll go ahead and grab momentum for cautious.
okay. So that's 3 die. Roll it.
Difficulty still 3.
2, because we're not targeting.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Reroll the one. Reroll the complication.
Yeah. Reroll the complication.
Ouch. Okay.
You
yeah.
might get 2.
Actually, and the ship still gets to roll too. So.
Ooh, good point. Go for it, Greg. Yes!
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have you fire the weapons once, and then half of that is gonna be for that second target.
Alright, this is the first attack for the first one that has piercing 1.
Yeah. You just roll once. So.
Not bad.
Yeah. He destroyed it.
Sorry, Admiral.
Their weapon system overloads, and it's that same effect from Star Trek 6 that they reuse 100 times, and the ship explodes again. The other one is pretty much down. One second. It is basically down to 1 health.
Alrighty, that's our turns. Let's see what it does.
So it's gonna come around and try and fire at you guys for blowing away its companions.
Holy
Did that-
crap, really?
Did that use any power?
Yes, it
Yes.
did. It used 2 power. Yeah, let's see. So
Per shot?
Yeah. Well, no. So 3 total between all the shots.
Yes, thank you for keeping track of that.
Mm-hmm.
Usually our callback goes to by too fast to worry about power.
And they totally miss you guys.
Well, you also rolled 0 attributes, so I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah. What?
It's
No,
15 and
I mean,
16 anyway,
that's flat
so...
out misses.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Oh, 15 and 19, sorry.
But yeah, no, that's kind of weird.
This is the NPC crew rolls, which are a little different.
No, let's see, that's a 2 and a 2.
Yeah, so that hits. I don't know what's going on here, and then I've got to roll the ship task.
That one worked.
Yeah.
Security 1, really?
Yeah. These things have only 1 attribute in all their departments for birds of prey.
Hmm.
So.
They're pack hunters. They rely
Yeah.
on numbers.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah,
still hit.
that worked out well for him. Okay, so we all rock a little. Everyone did,
Yeah,
did the shake.
Yeah, that like barely beats our resistance.
Yeah, that's what, like,
1.
yeah, that's 1, use 1 shield.
One.
1 point of damage. And it's your guys' turn again.
Now I'm mad. Sub-Commander Torpedoes.
He can't go again. He's used up all
Oh,
his
really?
turn.
Shit. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry, I
Yeah,
thought we were
Evasive
different rounds.
maneuvers, Admiral?
No,
Oh,
actually,
attack pattern.
attack pattern. Hell with it, Alpha.
He's,
Aye, Admiral. Attack
Here.
pattern alpha.
Ted just has a drink all of a sudden.
but Ted's a science officer. He doesn't have that ability.
What do I roll for attack pattern, Brian?
That would be your control con.
No, it's daring con.
Oh,
for...
daring con.
That's okay. My daring is also good.
And it's
Hub
weapons...
operations focus.
I'm sorry, you both talked over each other.
Okay, Dawn, go.
Helm operations focus?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
Fast.
weapons con for the ship.
Which you're rolling anyways.
Yes, I was just double checking.
Damn.
Oh.
Alright.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, you didn't need it, but you don't gain any momentum either. If I remember correctly, it's like a difficulty 3 task.
I think it's 2.
Oh, yeah, then.
Let's see, conflict. It'll be under con officer. I have the sheets up.
Yeah.
I have, yeah, difficulty 2 task.
Alright, it's a 1 momentum then. You engage attack pattern, so that'll reduce difficulty on your next turn by 1. Which I'm sure you're loving, Journey.
Yep.
Alrighty, so that's it for us.
I only meant to disable them.
There should be like a rule. There should be like a disable rule in this game. Like you can like nerf yourself if you're only shooting to disable.
Lucky shot, sir.
More like crappy ships.
They are POs of prey, so
Yeah.
it's hard to disable them. They come in 2 flavors: on and exploded.
But is it their turn?
No, because it's no. If you guys remember how Star Trek Adventure works, it is your guys' turn. I'm gonna say that both Sarah and Steph are kind of in the same wheelhouse. If only one of you wants to go, because you're both the engineering staff, and I don't know if there's
Okay.
enough for both of you to do.
Well, one of them could regenerate our lost one point of shields, and the other could
One-
regenerate our
We
power.
can use some more power, yeah.
Okay. So who wants to regenerate shields? Who wants to regenerate power?
I'll do the power. Because I have a focus in on plasma power systems.
Nice.
And
Yes.
yeah, I will do shield then.
All right. So I'm sorry. My GM's sheet only just now opened. Damn it.
Mm. Security sensors and internal, I believe, for
Yeah, it's I should know. It's gonna be control engineering for both of these. And I'm just gonna say difficulty 1 on shields and on the power.
power
because-
management. Power management can be daring or control.
Okay, whichever is better.
Yeah. And regenerate shields can be assisted by the shield, but not power. Assisted by the ship, but not power management.
Control engineering.
Control or daring.
Sure.
Shields is just control engineering.
Would EPS also work for shields? Or
No, it's kind of a shields thing.
that's fine. I'm just asking.
So what does a ship roll?
So the ship's only rolling for the shields thing, which we're gonna roll first. So that's gonna be you, Steph.
And the ship rolls structure engineering.
Oh god damn it! Hold.
That's
My
214s.
target was 16, so that's too.
You succeeded, and you gain massive amount of momentum between all of these rolls. You're back to full shield strength and full power.
More power, you say?
And that's... Oh god, what's the math on this? This is like 4 momentum I think you just gained.
Let's see.
And suddenly the Cavalier crew is kind of making the Cassini look like a bunch of scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
We've
It's-
been at this longer.
Yeah.
Ted went on STO builds and got a meta build.
He's had experience with MMOs.
Garrus, what are you doing?
Calibrating.
He went behind my dresser he went behind my computer desk to do it.
Yeah. Or he's got to get to the guts of it.
Here. Yeah.
Alright. So, it's your guys' turn again, but it's a new round of combat.
Sub-commander, end this.
Of course, Admiral.
Try not to blow her up, please.
She only got one elf left.
Is there any way I can, like, oh no, not blow the Romulan warbird up?
No, I thought it was Klingon.
It's
By not
Klingon.
firing at it.
I mean
pretty
the
Bird of
other
prey.
thing, the bird of prey.
No, it's pretty much you fire at it, it's going to explode. It's on fire right now.
Can we start
Are
beaming
there
some
shields
For the
set
record,
up?
you
Moving people off into the brig? They still have shields.
They have 1 point of shields.
Can we beam through that?
Their shields are still technically up, but if you hit them, you're gonna give them a breach, and they're gonna explode.
And they're not running at all?
They're not running at all. They're coming right at you.
End it, Sub-Commander.
Aye, Admiral.
Idiots.
Fire on the ship. I'll take
Don't
one for cost.
hesitate, be a Romulan!
Romulan!
I'll take a momentum for cautious.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
if you're not targeting a system, it's just difficulty 1.
A 2.
No, 1, because we did attack.
Oh,
pattern.
attack pattern,
Yep.
that's right.
Yeah.
Difficulty 1.
Reroll that one.
Yeah, reroll it. Doesn't have to succeed or anything, just doesn't have to be a complication.
It's
Basically.
better than it was.
And
Yeah.
the ship.
And the
Yeah,
ship
ship.
is coming.
Alright, you can regain that momentum. Torpedoes, phasers.
Hit him, quantums.
Yeah, they're dead. You just see. And it is such severe overkill as the bird of prey just explodes.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're
Sub-Commander!
exactly identical to the previous 2. It's amazing.
Sub-Commander, next time you want to run weapons that hot, maybe let me know first.
I don't know what you're talking about. The weapons are running.
Freaking Romulans. Alright. Give me a scan of the freighter and try to hail them again.
Since we don't have a science officer, I'm gonna say that's Sarah. That's
me.
gonna be that's you. So reason science. That's going to be difficulty 2 because of radiation damage and so forth. The amount of Nadion energy your Romulan has put into the area around the freighter.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah, and
What's
then
the ship roll?
ship rolls sensor science.
Which I believe she's not terrible at.
She's not
Census is
terrible.
11, science is 3.
Yeah,
She's
respectable.
okay. Yeah, she's respectable.
Smarter than the average Starship Bear.
Yeah. You gain a momentum, you're now maxed out. You are reading only 1 life sign on board. Oh, sorry, correction. You're reading 5 life signs on board. There's only 1 human life sign on board. And you're getting sensor interference. It's making it sound like someone's running a squeegee on the view screen.
Sorry. Forgot I
This
had
is
a
when
hot
we
mic.
see a crew member actually squeeze the view screen from the other side.
Not now!
JJ
Go!
JJ Abrams voice.
And Discovery.
That's something.
It's something. I mean, I have a whole thing we can talk about after the game about that, but you read a life sign, 1 human life sign, and 4 Klingons.
1 human life sign, 4 Klingons. Sir.
What's the status of the ship?
The ship it's not disabled. It's taken some hull damage. Pretty easy to repair because it's it's a crappy ass freighter. You can replicate the stuff to fix it.
They've taken some damage, sir, but it doesn't look like it's too bad.
Are your shields still up?
They don't have shields up.
No, sir.
Are they answering any hails?
So they're
Probably
not.
too busy fighting the Klingons, sir.
Yeah, you're reading energy discharges. There's disruptors firing.
Alright, beam everybody off that ship and put them in the brig. sort this mess out.
Great.
Will do, sir.
Separate the human and the Klingons.
So you're not able to get a lock on the Klingons.
Can I get a lock on the human?
You can, but, you know, that's going to be a thing of, like, you gonna hand over his freighter to the Klingons?
Well, we're gonna make sure it doesn't run up.
Would it be advisable to send an away team over, Admiral?
Yeah, I guess it's probably the best thing to do. All right, Sub-Commander, prepare an away team.
Aye, Captain.
So, who are you
I'm
taking
good
on?
with- I'm good with computers, just so everybody knows.
You might want
let's
to
bring...
take the doc
go
with
ahead.
you.
All right, I'll grab the doctor. Whoever just said that they were good with computers.
That would be Ren.
And then maybe a red shirt. Two red
Vincent,
shirts.
Jimmy, please
Unless
report to the bridge.
unless somebody's good with weapons on the crew from the bridge office.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't go. I'm the Admiral.
Yeah, you can't go.
Am I any good? Let me check.
Actually, shouldn't we have the focus and
No.
phasers? Ground phasers?
Oh wow, I'm trash.
Yeah, Nisha's not going, apparently.
I don't. Well, I've got like 1 point in security, so.
Well, you're there in case of a medical emergency.
Nisha, you're not that bad.
I'm not that bad actually. I was looking at the wrong.
Mm.
I thought I dropped warp field dynamics. Huh, okay.
All right, so Ren, the doctor, Nisha, and a red shirt.
Ensign Nellis, get on the team.
Yeah, we have red shirts, so if you guys would actually let me put back on our sound effects in the background. If you look under the Cassini under characters and then Cassini auxiliary crew, there's a generic supporting characters thing. They have security and engineering officers for away missions in there.
Oh, that's right. We do have red shirts.
We do have red shirts. We officially have red shirts.
Yeah, all right. Whoever wants to take a red shirt.
Yeah.
50 ways to kill a red shirt.
And if I'm reading this correctly, my plasma repeating pistol doesn't cost extra to bring. It's just the rifle, correct?
It's just the rifle that does, yes.
Okay.
So are we flying there or are we teleporting?
You can beam.
transport. You can
Yeah.
beam in. You can't get a lock on them. They probably have transporter inhibitors on them. That's kind of standard issue these days.
Yeah.
Just stun them all and let God sort it out.
Unfortunately, my pistol does not have a stun setting.
Well, then you won't be firing now, will you?
Then you'll be taking a phaser.
Aye, Admiral.
It has he can set it to stun. It's just like
Not his. He said it so he couldn't.
It has a stun setting. I've just never used it.
All right, yeah.
it's like Ronin's pistol. It has a stun setting. He just doesn't like to use it.
Steph
Are we
Commander,
sure
you...
this guy isn't actually a Tal Shiar agent? Like,
he used to
a little
be.
bloodthirsty.
He used to be. He probably just switched sides, you know, when he saw which way the wind was blowing.
Oh, so
The stun setting is just him throwing his pistol at someone's.
The stun
so
setting
he's a
is
German rocket scientist. Got
the
it.
stun setting is his fist.
All right, you guys beam over. The 4 of you plus some red shirts. So who's all playing the red shirts? That'd be Adcon, are you playing one?
Yeah, I'll play Ensign Jimmy.
Okay, and then Baz, are you playing one?
I'm Grug, so no.
Oh yeah, you're right. Who's the person I'm
Dawn, I believe, isn't...
Dawn,
yeah.
are you the... I don't know these characters yet.
They're not appearing in this picture. Yeah, I'll play a red shirt. That's fine.
Alright, so you both get your red shirts on. And you guys beam in, and there are... out of words. There are 4 Klingon... looks like they're Becks around the bridge of this crappy-ass freighter.
Phaser on wide area stun. Fire.
So on wide angle stun, you're gonna hit 2 of them.
Okay.
And because Klingons are a little resistant to stun, you have to roll an effect to get them.
Okay.
So make your rolls.
Oh, I didn't bring anything with me. I didn't claim it beforehand.
Alrighty. This is.
I mean, you always start with an engineering kit, so you're fine.
And phasers focus.
Or whoever the engineer is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
All right. That you have an extra momentum that you get to spend immediately.
Which is good. I may need it to re-roll damage if I don't get any effects.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you. Gun effect. You injure one, and he's stunned, and he was unconscious from the attack. These are the instant mobs who don't get shields.
Do I need to roll a second time for the other Klingon?
No.
Or
No,
okay,
no.
So they both drop.
They both drop.
Okay.
Do we have whatever talent it takes to keep the initiative?
We have momentum.
I just wonder if anyone took that talent.
Nope.
Tactical officer.
Yeah, unless the tactical off.
Nope, the tactical officer did not take that.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Well, you want to keep it? You want to go next then, Sub-Commander?
Yeah, I'll keep the initiative to go.
All right. So it's gonna be 2 momentum. I'm gonna use that free floating one that's there. So here's the thing about the last 2 targets. One of them is in cover. You will not be able to hit him with a wide angle stun hit.
Alright.
So you can hit the guy standing up or the guy hiding behind the console.
I will use my Deadeye Marksman's talent to aim at the one standing up to reduce the difficulty for the second attack against the guy behind the console if I can use my Fire at Will ability.
You can't use fire at will on ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a Starship combat ability.
Okay, then I'll just use my my Marksman.
All right. So go ahead and roll.
You're solving the STO-era puzzle. Use gun on man.
I'm taking a minor action to aim,
Okay.
and that's control security, daring security.
Control.
Control. Guns are always control security.
It'll be daring security when he bum rushes you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to take a momentum for cautious.
Of course. Rolling big here.
And my hand plasma weapons focus comes into play, yes?
Yes. All right. Yeah, you hit that guy. Get your momentum back. Go ahead and roll damage. And remember, you have piercing, so any effects you roll will penetrate for his armor for 1 point.
As requested by the Admiral, I have set my plasma pistol to stun.
Okay.
Oh no! You can reroll damage.
He used a charge, so he didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
So, and the guy just and falls over stunned. And the remaining Klingon is going to... Actually, no, I'm going to roll for this. Because I feel like being fair tonight.
See who he attacked.
Yep.
If you hurt my science people, I will destroy you.
I'm not a scientist.
Oh no, my connection.
I feel like he would like have a.
He is going to bum rush and bat left on Male.
Oh no!
Yeah. So this is an opposed check.
Oh.
This is an opposed check, Journey. So daring security.
Now it's daring.
Alright.
Again, may want to take a momentum.
Yeah, because he got 2 successes here.
Alright, I will take a momentum.
Alright.
I don't think any of my things would come into play unless small unit tactics could work here.
Yeah, it could work here.
Reroll that one.
I am rerolling the complication.
Oh, cautious security, man. It's a great thing.
Yeah, those cautious skills are incredibly useful.
So, it's a push, which means attacker wins. So, you kind of struggle with him, and he kind of back pushes you, and he strikes
Curly
with a,
shove.
yeah, and he's gonna strike with that batleth.
Ooh!
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah, ooh.
You're wearing armor, right?
Yes, I would always be.
All right, so that's.
Good thing the doc's there.
So you're unconscious because he plants the blade right into your stomach.
Can you roll to avoid taking an injury?
He can.
Well, it's not a roll, it's just a 2-point momentum spent.
Correct, yeah.
I'll do that to stay awake.
Yeah, so he kind of stabs you in the gut. You're like, oh, motherfucker. Or whatever the Romulan equivalent is.
I've had worse from the Tal Shia.
My Globnor!
I understand that reference.
And, so it is now someone else's turn.
I'm a fire.
Is your weapon set to stun, or is this fuck you mode?
Nah, he said to use stun, so I'll use.
There's an internal damn it there, isn't there?
Yes, there is. There's like a beep. Okay, safety mode. I will take a minor action to aim.
Mm-hmm. Roll.
People only obey me when it's literally life or death. Nice.
Yeah, you succeed.
Why does it keep null attribute?
Rotate your attributes around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally how you fix that. But you succeed, and then roll your phaser damage.
Cycle shield modulation.
Oh.
You can spend momentum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
I'll spend a
re-roll any
moment
number.
to
Yeah.
so I can re-roll 4.
You can roll how many you want.
Yeah, it's however many you want. I'm checking to see how much does that cost on that one again.
It's a 1-point spend.
So
Yeah.
1 point spend? Okay.
Okay, so yeah, 2 hit. I have 6. Yeah, so I'll re-roll.
Okay, so just hit 4 on the challenge die.
Jesus. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you successfully stunned the bastard. You set it to heavy, son. Ah! And he falls back over the console.
I kick
Yeah,
him in the spleen while he's down.
Meanwhile, there's chunks of males, spleens squirting on him.
Walk it off.
Dr. Groot, would you like to do some emergency triage on your comrade?
Yes, I would like to do. Would it be inside or control?
This is you're basically sewing up his injury with an auto suture.
I believe that's first
aid is
aid.
daring.
Yeah.
First aid is daring. Okay, yeah. So
Yes.
daring medicine.
Difficulty 1.
Okay, so my daring is my lowest stat. But this would count as trauma surgery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dramatic.
This would be under triage. So
Triage.
you still get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. I'm going to use the last momentum just to.
Make sure you don't kill him. Like,
But
oh,
first, he's going to ask for a copay.
I'll charge you later.
Is your deductible paid?
I've actually, before I do that, I mark something down on a pad, just before as I'm doing it.
You're gonna have to take a number. Ooh.
Ooh, reroll that.
I don't have
You can give
cautious
threat to
medicine.
reroll.
Yeah, you can give me some threat, baby.
I mean, it is still a successful roll. At least there's that.
Yeah, but we don't want a complication with our tactical officer.
All right, I'll give you threat.
All right. So complication negated. Slow him back up. He's gonna need to spend a little bit of time in sickbay when you get back, but otherwise he'll be okay. He can walk it off as long as his money is good.
Ren is just going to like pile all the unconscious Klingons in a corner.
And
No one puts Klingons in the corner.
You might want to take off their transport inhibitors so they can be beamed to the brig.
yeah, I mean they're like literally like the badges that people wear. I mean,
Along with, all their weapons.
You can take those out during transport.
Garug is like, how much can I get for selling these?
Mael wants to keep the bat'leth that stabbed him.
Sounds like a good move.
How did they get transport inhibitors this small? That's what I want to know.
They're a common issue around this time. Everyone
Yeah.
carries a portable transport inhibitor.
Yeah, they're in the comm badge now.
Yeah.
What?
So
It's the future.
It is literally something that comes up in Star Trek Online. Why don't you just beam them into state? Everyone carries transport inhibitors.
So I'm going to be looking for that human, scan for that human that is meant to be around somewhere.
You see him kind of poking up behind his command chair. And he's got kind of a blondish hair, and that's all you really see of him. He's just kind of poking out.
Hey, you.
Oh, thank you. The horrible Leons thinking that they could just attack a perfectly legal freighter, Captain.
Oh my god, if he's a mud.
Okay, just that perfectly legal make my Ferengi senses jingle.
Yeah, the tactical officer is not believing that.
Can I
Roll insight.
Insight
Ren
command?
is just like, is her eyebrow is just slowly creeping up.
Oh, whatever. Ren is a cinnamon roll.
I'm gonna ask you to hold off on the roll until because you won't need to roll it. And he just kind of sits up and goes, Captain, Phineas Quentin Mudd, at your service.
I know!
He's downgraded from hailing us all the time in second space to this. So...
Harcourt!
So yeah, he looks kind of terrified, and you just upon hearing the name, you're like, yeah, no, Mudd. We were warned about the Mudds.
You mind taking a trip back to our ship to get yourself looked over by our fine doctor?
Oh, absolutely. Who is that?
Me!
I point. Yeah,
And I just raised up a finger and smile, a creepy Ferengi smile.
And there's a look of abject horror on his face. You must be kidding me.
Oh no, he's a
Everybody
very,
says
very
that when they
competent
first
doctor.
meet him.
Allow me to get my platinum then. And he reaches under his chair and pulls out a box, and he's like, I don't want to take this out. But he picks it up and goes, I'm ready.
Is there a weapon in the box?
Grug just
There's
places
no
his hand out.
There is no weapon in the box. It's open. You can see the latinum. And he
Okay.
wouldn't keep his disruptors in there anyways. Who would be so stupid?
A mud.
I mean,
Admiral, we have 4 Klingons to beam into the brig and 1 Captain Mud to beam to sickbay.
Just the loudest audible groaning from over the communications. All right. Everyone okay over there?
Now,
I'm claiming a bat lip that was found in my stomach.
Getting stabbed. I know that feeling. Remind Dr. Grung that his services must be free while he's on duty.
Because Dredd is just like... He turns to the replicator and goes, "Computer, 1 edible, please."
Ren's like, it doesn't actually look that bad.
Greg decides.
And you guys beam back to the ship, and you're in sickbay. Alright. Doctor, what kind of test would you like to run on Mud? I'm assuming Ted asked for the most invasive ones, using probes.
Well, I'm going to do like a full body scan, neurological, like look for any kind of like phaser wounds or burns, anything virological.
Alright,
Pretty extensive, full on. Just to give people enough time to examine the maybe not so legal.
Gotcha. It's going to be a this is reason medicine. It's going to be difficulty 2 because you're doing a thorough scan.
Okay.
Can the ship assist since he's in sickbay?
Yes, so the ship can assist with its... This would be computer's medicine, since it's analyzing the data from the tricorder.
And I'm going to assume I have some kind of combinatory focus with, xenobiology, trauma surgery, virology, and triage, all somehow.
I'll allow it. You've got enough overlap there that I think you can jury rig a focus for this. Yes.
Okay. No, I'm not. No,
You have no momentum now.
Have no momentum. That's what I'm not going to get through it.
Okay, so just gonna roll the standard 2.
Yeah.
And you succeed. Let's see what the Cavalier rolls. Who's rolling for that?
I haven't rolled tonight. I'll do it.
Alright. Adcon, it's your roll.
Alrighty. Computer's medicine?
Yes, computer's medicine.
Alright, she's not great at this, so we'll see what happens. The Starship task roll.
All she needs to do is not roll a 20.
Got a 2. Damn it, that was so close.
Yeah, really close, but you get a momentum. Hey!
Yes.
He has no disruptor burns, no phaser burns. He doesn't look like he was injured in the attack. His adrenaline levels are high. Probably from being shot at by Klingons. But he doesn't look terrible.
How did 4 Klingons on the bridge of his ship not manage to hit him once?
Well, he is a Mud. They are quite squirrely.
Very lucky.
And did we see any other members of the crew, like, unconscious
No.
or, like, remains or anything?
There are no other members of the crew. They could have been disintegrated. I mean, that is a possibility. But from what you know about the Mud family, they tend to fly their ships by themselves. Maybe they'll build an android to help them, but you didn't get any signature suggesting that. But so he was pretty much on the ship alone.
Question, do we as a ship know about the hand thing that's been going on?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ted definitely knows. Strith definitely knows. Mail knows. Lenaris knows as the intelligence officer. I would assume Nesha was probably briefed too. The situation going on with the hand is well known among you guys.
All right, at some point I'm gonna try and pull Ted aside.
Okay, well,
Alright.
Well, firstly, I'm just gonna tell him. Well, you don't seem to have any particular major injuries, but I'd still like to keep you in observation for a bit, just to make sure that there are no new complications arise.
He goes, oh, thank you. I very much appreciate it. How much do your services cost? As he says that with like an almost pitiable sound.
He heavily sighs. Well, normally there would be extensive fees, but fortunately for you, your fees are covered by the Federation.
You could
Tips
have
greatly appreciated.
He just holds out a jar.
Jar at the end. Right.
He's like, oh, and he drops a couple of what's the smallest one? Strips in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ted, you're on your way down to sick bay when you run into Nesha.
Oh, hey.
Hey, good. I had a thought.
Yeah, I wanted to go see what the hell this was about.
Well, first of all, he was carrying completely legal merchandise.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
He extensively told us not to worry about anything on his.
Great. You're doing a level 5 scan, I'm hoping, of a ship.
Yeah, don't worry.
Good.
She's got one of the ensigns who stepped on Ted's tail doing it with like one of those like those degaussing tools that take days to go through the entire ship.
If there is a missing speck of dust, I will find it.
Good.
But hey, isn't there stuff going on about freighters carrying, contraband stuff around? Didn't I remember that briefing? I was half asleep. Something about a foot or something.
The Foot Clan. Damn town.
No, I believe the Ninja Turtles are on that one. Okay, no, but going back.
They in Star Trek or Marvel, and I'm pretty sure there has been a crossover at some point.
There has.
Okay, but yeah, going back to it. Yeah, no, that'd be the hand. Yeah, no, that is a thing.
Yes.
But I don't. Last time we called, they were carrying around what was it? Mutagel? Biogenic.
Biomimetic gel.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time they were carrying is biomimetic gel, and I don't know, biological weapons seem kind of outside of Mud's purview.
Well, apparently they were also carrying some other weapon. There was talk about weapons and engine parts and a whole bunch of other craps.
Yeah, so what Ted has that Harrison doesn't is a more complete picture. So what you have been briefing with DeSoto about over at Starbase 39 Sierra is that the hand has been shipping more than just biomimetic gel, although that was a really big what the fuck moment for all of you. He's also been smuggling weapons parts, components that could be used to make weapons, things to construct starships. He's been basically smuggling through his chains, from what you've been able to tell, enough stuff to build an army.
Or a navy.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's a possibility, and if we can get any information out of him, I mean, yeah, grilled a son of a bitch.
I mean, that's not my warp core, not my ship, not touching it. That is the dear sweet subcommander's territory. Also, he got run through with a batleth and walked it off.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to be bragging about that one for the next month.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know it was on my mind. I'm gonna start going through the actual ship myself. I want to make sure that no one misses anything and see if there's any ship parts that we can procure and liberate. Just to ask the asshole if he's seen a bully.
Will do. Just give me a report when you can.
Also, Grung marked something on a pad when he was trying to fix a sub-commander. Maybe talk to him.
I swear to God. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head over towards sick bay.
All right. And this is the scene where you're back in sick bay, and this is when Ted walks in the door.
Grung, I told you your services are complimentary while you're serving.
I haven't charged anything, Admiral.
Did you bring out the chip jar?
It was already standing there.
Put it in your desk.
He sighs again and just walks over, picks it up, and puts it in his office, locking the.
I do not tell him to give back the latinum.
locking the latinum that's in the jar in his desk.
Yeah. All the other Ferengi nurses in the bay are just kind of whispering.
I can hear that.
Even now, you can hear everything. I'm just saying, Grug's entire staff is all Ferengi.
I'm not surprised.
And one very overworked EMA.
Who has been learning the virtues of profit.
Who has been reprogrammed to resemble a Ferengi.
So this is STO-era, so this is the Zachary Quinto EMH. So it's Zachary Quinto as a Ferengi.
I love it. Alright, Sub-Commander. Someone tells me someone tried to do some emergency surgery on you with a batleth.
Oh. I got bull rushed, but I'm fine. I have his back left over there. I'm keeping it.
That's cool. Interesting design.
Bull rushed on my own show.
He is not a reporter for Westminster News.
His armor took most of the brunt, but I sorted out the rest of any lingering issues.
Alright. When do you think you can get back to duty, Sub-Commander?
Now.
I look over at the doctor.
There is no medical reason why he shouldn't.
Alright, yeah, get going. Nisha's probably gonna want your help.
Are you sure you won't need my help with Captain Mad, sir?
Yeah, maybe you should stay.
There's a little bit of a creepy Romulan smile as he turns and looks at the captain.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're both going to stand on either side of Mud, just with the pressure.
Yep. And I assume Grug is going to stay there because money.
Oh, he's my patient after all. I've got to look after the patient.
Oh my God, the night that Matt stole the show.
Also, just because he can't charge for services doesn't mean he can't charge for other things.
You want a hypo to numb the pain? That's 50 latinum.
The lorazepam is a bar.
Not medically necessary, but it'll make you feel a little better.
Hey, you want some chlorgazine?
Medical degree so I can go into the insurance industry.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, so, Captain Mud. Can I just call you Mud? I'm gonna call you Mud.
That's perfectly fine.
Fantastic.
Admiral,
Ted. Admiral Ted.
Ted?
Yes.
He just kind of looks weirdly at you.
I offer no explanation whatsoever.
He just looks bewildered.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Admiral Ted. I'm sure you're wondering why I was being attacked so forcefully by those Klingon thugs.
Yeah, we were wondering about that. Then we blew them up. Now we're talking to you about it.
You see, I kind of had a falling out with their employer.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
You may have heard of him. He's been doing some business in this region. He's called called the Hand.
Huh.
You must understand, I didn't sell him anything illegal. I was merely selling him some components. Components I later learned he was going to combine with other components to build disruptor cannons.
And so that puts you on a bad spot because...
Let's just say the Hand's clientele are, well, all you have to do is look at the markings on that bird of prey and you'll know.
Speaking of Sub-Commander, do we have any information on that?
Well, how would he know? He's been in sick bay.
I know, but I'm saying you can probably contact the bridge and get some info.
I will contact whoever's on the bridge to see if we managed to get any information on the Romulan, not the Romulan warbirds. Dang it, the
Klingon
birds of prey before we exploded them.
All right. I'm gonna have Colonel Dagara's up there now, kind of filling in.
They still call that giving it the old Valkyrie.
Yeah.
The
So
Safan maneuver.
So I'm going to make this an interesting role for him as a Mako. He's doing a scan, but it's a tactical scan, so he's going to use his security instead of science.
Cool.
Okay, and he succeeds. And he goes, yeah, Captain, we managed to get something off the side of one of the birds of prey. We got a house marking. Admiral House Torg.
House Torg. Out of character. Who are they again?
House Torg, about a year ago, were involved in a plot to overthrow Chancellor Jimpock, involving basically murdering their way through the House of Martok.
Oh, that's that plot line.
Yeah, that plot line. Those
Okay.
assholes.
The guys that got discommendated.
The new Durosses.
The new Durosses, who, by the way, don't have access to any of Klingon technology because they've been exiled.
Alright, so House Torg. Ships. How in the world did House Torgs get bird of praise?
I wonder.
So we can presume that House Torg is working with the Hand, obviously.
Yep.
Well, I know they've been working with the Hand. You see, I was actually on my way to find a Starfleet, the restore ship to communicate this, and that's why they shot down my ship.
Mm-hmm. Starfleet specifically.
Well, no offense, you don't exactly bring things about Klingon treasons to Klingons. They tend to kill you.
Mm-hmm. And you were for disruptor parts, and from the goodness of your heart, you decided to find a Starfleet vessel.
Well, the alternative was letting them kill me or find out that I knew. The thing is, House Torg is only for customers. I don't know if the Hand actually knows yet.
While he's sitting there, like, is he still in like the biobed or sitting on desks with?
He's sitting on the biobed.
Can I use the medical information I have to do an insight check?
You absolutely can. You will use your medicine instead of security or command.
You could actually get assistance from the ship on this one.
Yes, you can. The ship will be rolling sensor science.
Okay, so insight medicine.
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll over the ship, Steph? Not Steph. Sorry, Sarah. I'm
Sure.
sorry.
Should I use? What's the difficulty?
This is going to be difficulty 1.
Ow.
Okay, I'm not going to use the momentum then. Will deal making apply as a focus?
No, because you're doing biological lie detection here.
Oh, then xenobiology.
Yeah, I'd say xenobiology.
Okay.
All right, and what's the ship rolling?
That is, it actually should be computers science. Sorry,
Oh no.
or computers medicine. Whichever you think is more appropriate.
He is a mud.
Oh.
He is a mud.
I mean, you made the difficulty.
Yeah, you made the difficulty. You get a momentum back.
Do you want to cancel out the complication, or do you want to let it ride?
You can only do it with threat.
I mean, we could do it with momentum at this point, right? Because we have
No.
2.
No,
Yeah.
remember we went through the thing, remember?
You can re-roll. He's always talked about.
Yeah, you can re-roll if you want to.
Okay, let's re-roll.
Well,
All right.
So, re-roll that one. Better, but you lose all your momentum. He is telling the truth. He still has the high anxiety from the Klingon attack, but it hasn't changed. He is being truthful, surprisingly.
You see Grug's eyebrow go up, but he doesn't say anything.
Ted, can I get you to do an insight check on that?
No problem.
Yeah, that's
Insight command.
Insight command, because
Right.
you know Ferengi.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Do I have any applicable focuses? Command presence or diplomacy? Anthropology would also.
You know what? Command presence would apply.
Alrighty, I will roll.
All right.
1.
You notice that, and you're like, there's that subtle communication of body language to you, and you kind of get the impression of, oh crap, he's telling the truth.
Must be a new one for you there, then, man. All right. Well, if we could take everything that you said at face value, naturally, we're gonna have to check your ship. Just standard procedure.
Absolutely, but I may be able to do something better. If you could repair my ship, I might be able to get an operative of one of yours to the hand.
I will take that under advisement. For the time being, we're going to set you up with some quarters here on the Cavalier, and we're going to naturally we're going to have to go through a whole process post combat. You know, ship checking, anything involving covert services. You know how it is. Not your first Doc and Boney show, I'm guessing.
Definitely not.
Oh,
Thank you for your kind gesture.
absolutely. I'm sure you'll have a fantastic stay here aboard the Cavalier.
Oh, definitely. It's so wonderful to meet you. And he kind of reaches out his hand to shake yours.
Yeah, I'll shake his hard.
Oh, he just kind of chuckles, and that's the end of the scene. So, what's going to happen next for you guys? Any of you? What's your plans?
I want to know what's on board that ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, security officer wants to know what's on the ship.
I would also take Ren with me because she's in touch.
All right. You know, I'm going to skip over the actual skipping, the actual searching the ship. We'll do a roll for that. We're going to meet back on the Cavalier's Bridge about a day later, having searched the ship. So Steph, I'm going to have you do a. I guess this would be insight engineering.
And in the meantime, I would have contacted Starfleet Command about Mud's generous offer.
We'll get back to that in a second.
Yeah, no problem.
And then,
all right. What's my?
And then Lunaris, you can also assist with insight engineering. This is going to be a difficulty. Since you're being really thorough, I'm going to say difficulty 3.
Insight what?
Insight
Sorry.
engineering.
Okay, sorry.
If you guys want, could I assist with that as well?
Yeah. What the hell? Y'all can do it. All insight engineering.
All right, and I'm assuming I don't have any focuses that.
Computers. Your computer's focus will apply because you're going to be digging through its database.
All right, can I use a? Sorry, can I spend
A determination?
Yeah.
What value are you calling upon?
The words "miracle worker" are not meant to be taken literally.
Yeah, I'll allow it. That's a stretch, but I'll allow it.
That or maybe always test the limit.
I'm gonna say some may call me blunt, and they're right would be more appropriate.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah.
Okay,
Holy shit balls.
5 successes from me. 6.
7. So that is 4 momentum gained. So here's what you learned. There is no contraband on this ship. He was running with an empty hold. There's no trace amounts of it. All of his damage is obviously from the Klingon birds of prey. So far, from what you can tell, he's been on the up and up. Which is really fucking weird for a mud, but it's true.
Did we pick up an alternate universe mod?
This is not the mirror mud. He's even worse.
Sorry, I was rolling to see if I got my determination back.
Oh,
That's fine.
What?
So, what you can gather from this, he has to be really spooked. He risked his ship trying to find a Federation starship to warn them about this.
Alright, well, I want to dump his logs so we have everything.
Yep. That's easy. You do it. There's no problems.
Cool.
Can I spend a momentum just as for an information spend on like how his ship handles compared to a stock freighter?
Sure thing. So, his ship is definitely faster. Way overclocked. If this was Elite Dangerous, he's got the enhanced performance engines in it. So he goes really, really fast in a straight line. Can't really maneuver too well. He's probably pushing the power core to its limits. Like the fusion reactor. Yeah, the fusion reactor and the warp core are basically running in a controlled state of overload.
Jesus.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive, but stupid.
It's reckless as hell is what it is.
He's a mud.
He's damn lucky he hasn't blown half his ship.
He's damn lucky he hasn't blown all his ship up.
That's
With
true.
a warp core.
Look, I was being generous.
Kastrith is having none of this right now. And you guys are just like all on the bridge discussing this.
Something must have really spooked him if he pulled this.
I mean, he said that they're building what?
Disruptor cannons. Which correlates to all the other intelligence we've been getting about this hand character.
And they wanted gel so pure that they could make people, right?
We have biomimetic gel pure enough for cloning individuals. We have machinery and parts designed to build both weaponry and, I'm assuming, starships. It sounds like either this hand or whoever it is that they're working for are trying to build a navy fast.
For what?
Just so that Star Trek Online's protagonist can blow it all to hell.
Exactly.
I want to find out who this hand is, what this hand is up to, if they're working for anybody, and what their end goal is.
Agreed.
And conveniently at this moment, the communications officer are like, Admiral, we have a responding transmission from Starbase 39.
Is it private or is it public?
It's private.
Can I borrow your office, Captain? Looking over at Kastrith.
And Kastrith just nods. This is pretty much normal for him. He's like, go ahead, use it. I never use the damn thing.
Alright.
I tossed Ted my stress ball.
Thank you.
Gorn is like Captain Spock.
Kind of, yeah. And yeah, no, Ted will go ahead and use the office to take the communication.
Alright, so you click on the monitor, and the face of Admiral Ney and Lieutenant Commander DeSoto appear on your screen. Captain. Oh, sorry, Admiral.
Admiral? Commander?
We've been reviewing your report on the situation with Mr. Mudd.
Yeah, a hell of a thing, that.
Unfortunately, this appears to be the last piece of the puzzle we needed. We had been wondering who the hand was applying, and, well, the involvement of House Torque makes it obvious. They're not above using underhanded tactics to get what they want.
Really, this is a House Torque situation? They're trying to rebuild so they can take the fight again to the Empire?
If that is the case, we must be wary, as the Klingons suffered significant losses during the Iconian War.
Yeah, the last thing we need is to fight another war.
Agreed. As such, I believe it would be prudent to take Mr. Mudd up on his offer.
Alright. Can't say I disagree.
And fortunately, we have 2 officers who have already infiltrated the Hands organization who happen to be available, one of whom you are quite familiar with.
You sure that's the best idea?
The Hand is already familiar with both Commander Catheris and Lieutenant Commander Kagon. They would be the logical choices to handle this situation. Plus, given their backgrounds in intelligence, I consider them to be quite capable.
Backgrounds, yes, but we're kind of working on a reset experience thing.
Nevertheless, their skills have been very effective.
Yeah. Not thrilled about it.
I know you are not, Admiral. However, this is our best option. I would like the Cavalier to accompany the Cassini in monitoring the situation from long-range sensors. There to intervene if things go awry.
And no doubt they will.
That is why I am sending you there as well.
Mm.
Take Mr. Mudd's ship under tow, repair it en route. Make no contact with the Cassini until you rendezvous. We will have them hold position.
Alright. See what we can do. Cavalier out. And I'm going to head back to the bridge. Alright, we're going to be taking Mudd up on his offer.
Which one of us gets to go under?
Unfortunately, it's not going to be any of us.
Oh.
And they're sending some people from the Cassini.
Gustrit just kind of gets that kind of ship.
Cassini? Weren't their minds wiped, like, not that long ago?
Apparently, a couple of their officers have already done some preliminary infiltration of the Hands organization.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
Tanae's getting better at her job.
I mean, the truth is a great way to establish a cover. I guess.
So, who do they have in mind to send in from the casino?
Their science officer and their XO. Shut it!
Gustrit just does a double face palm.
As it stands, we're going to tow Mudd's ship, repair it. We're going to meet the Cassini en route.
I have to repair that hunka job?
Yep. And you gotta make it look like, civilians repaired it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
And we've got to do it without it exploding?
Yeah.
Preferably, yeah.
No one is getting out of this mission without. No one is getting out of this mission without like a minimum of 5 groans each. Dagara kind of walks over to you. With permission, Captain, I would like to, if an emergency situation arises, I know the Cassini crew. I would like to be on the team that backs them up.
Certainly, yeah, if it comes to that.
And he just
Science
nods.
officer landed on my head and crushed it.
Yeah, how is your head doing, by the way?
It is fine. How is your tail?
Wave. Seems to be doing all right.
That's where we're ending tonight's show, guys.